Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. Darius Davis to return it. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. He finds McConkey. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Lamar out of the pistol. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A play fake, now Herbert to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Roquan Smith with the pick. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down.
180.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Jackson now on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. First down, here's Lamar. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Hey, report. Go ahead. Sit up.
From the red zone now. Has it down close. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 8. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off. and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Running back, motioning right. On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. Hits his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
21.
Another carry for him. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a one-score game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
180.
Mitchell up the middle. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
That counter could never get started. Good chance someone on that line telegraphed that play because the defense was all over it. Fortunate just to make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Quick, ready?
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
59, set. Ready.
Handoff now from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Man in motion here. Herbert from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Throwing on first is Herbert. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers face a 4-point deficit. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
1, ready?
First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready, shot! Shot!
Play fake, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throwing again is Lamar. Finding Flowers. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Lamar now from the gun. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens. With it, 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running right, it's Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Mitchell will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
Well, I'm not even sure how this happens, Kate. All it took was falling forward, and they are in 3 feet. Instead, this is one of their biggest losses of the game, and if this series doesn't end in 6, well, they can have that play to thank for it.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
180.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. Staring at fourth down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. Bullock's kick is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. More room past the 50. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers tie it just before halftime. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
DC, ready?
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
Come on, ready?
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Get on, up.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Cut.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he works his way for a gain of 4. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready?
Throwing from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Jackson throwing here. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Handoff here to Mitchell. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Oh, we changed it.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach, your play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
DC, ready?
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Looking to throw, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
You are X. You are X.
Trying again following the sack. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Junior Colson.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Home to try.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Lone back gets the handoff. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. A nice pickup of 6. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 9.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
On 3rd down, Herbert dumps it off to his running back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. The rookie from Florida in on that stop. So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Line ball up to the races, middle of the field. The 40. At the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start the 2nd half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set.
Play action now for Herbert. He puts everything behind this one. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. They'll run. This is Mitchell. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here's Mitchell again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
All right, set now. First and 10. Again, this is Mitchell.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
DC, ready?
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Changing it up here, Jackson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers take over on his 5th interception of the season. They're set up at the 35 now.
59, 59. Set. Ready.
Herbert on first down. Throwing this back in the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
The give here on 2nd. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
We send a man in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and long. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll run here on first down. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Hold me to strike. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. That's the end of the third. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Set.
Here's the handoff. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This taken from the 12. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return.
Forward.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Finish it on.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, here's what I know, Kate. And sadly, from personal experience, after this one's over, the QB, he's going to be the first one in the cold tub because he has been feeling the heat and paying the price all game long. At some point, you've got to find a way to protect the passer, or he's not going to endure this season.
Another try following the sack. He lofts it deep left. He's got it deep downfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens down by only 2 in the 4th. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So here's a big play from the Ravens as they line up for 2.
Report.
Slot man motioned over.
Set up.
Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's not loose. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. Ooh, I think somebody might be due for a lesson in ball security, partner.
You think so?
just a little bit, because a couple of points potentially that just slipped right out of his arms there.
Coaches never want to see a fumble, but especially when there are 2 points on the line. You get the rock on a 2-point play, it better be locked down tighter than Fort Knox. Nothing should knock it out.
There was still some time to work with, but nope. Felt the moment was right there. And as a result, they're now in great position to take the lead with a touchdown or a field goal.
You know what that was, Kate? That was a team that wants to dictate and not react to how the rest of this game's going to go. And I love that bold attitude, and they were rewarded for it. Now, the game is in their hands to go deliver.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Walker hauls it in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Connects on the crosser. Running in the red zone. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Mitchell up the middle. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
This is Mitchell, and he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Jackson looking to throw. Putting the body on the line for his team. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens jump in front now by 5. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
5-9.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, ram.
2nd and 8. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Gets it to him on the screen. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Go.
Herbert with a blitz coming. And they pick him off again. Has a hole left, room to run. And he makes the Hets go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens push the lead up to 12. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
5-9, 5-9.
Herbert back to it after the pick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Chargers will have a first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on first is Herbert. Taking his shot deep down the field. And good. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, L.A. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10.
Ready. Go.
Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
Hey, report.
Motioning the tight end left. Second and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready. You.
Looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. And that will not be enough for a first down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. He breaks the tackle, and a big hit on the return to stop him cold. 58 yards on the punt there, and the Chargers take possession. They'll get this drive started, first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this forward to the 26-yard line. Halfway there on first down, that brings up second and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Herbert from the gun. Gets this one to Andrews. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Set.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready.
On first down, they'll run. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Set.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Real.
From the 42. Moore's got it. And this one does not go far. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Chargers facing a 5-point deficit. Third and 4 coming up now.
Go forward. Go. Wait.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Set.
Now to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Set.
Here he is to throw. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look.
Ready.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Set. Hey.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Crowd right. Set.
To throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing now. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. Broke through the tackle. And he'll go down here at the 16. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Throw caught by his running back. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Gotta think this is 4 down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Ready.
Setting up to pass. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw it. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you've got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Let's go, let's go.
Back to throw. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to